Hey guys, Beth here. In this SUPboarder review, we are looking at Black Cat's Zapper whitewater board. The Zapper is developed for whitewater paddling, but thanks to its stability, it is perfect for all adventures. Black Cat are a Swedish brand started in 2014. Their boards are all built with Black Magic R double layer alongside an extremely dense drop stitch, which gives really stiff, durable boards. All these boards come with a 1-year warranty. So a little bit about the board. It's got a length of 9'8". It's 35 inches wide and 6 inches thick. It weighs around 12 kilos. In terms of fins, it's got 4 fixed rubber side fins, along with a touring fin, which is a US fin box in the centre. It goes up to a max pressure of 25 psi, and it retails at around £560 or $684. The bag quality is really good. It looks a lot more stylish than a lot of board bags, and it's made of a really strong nylon fabric with a waterproof layer on the inside. The bag is a little bit small, however, and it just about fits all the kit in. The bag has a padded rucksack straps and also comes with a hip belt. The bag has wheels, making the board easy to transport, and also has hidden shoulder straps, which means you can hide these when storing or flying. It has also got 4 reinforced handles on the bag, making it super easy to pick up in any way needed. The board comes with a HP Bravo super pump, which has both single and dual action, and it takes around 18 minutes to pump up. As mentioned previously, the board has 4 2-inch flexi fins plus a long US fin box centre fin. They are decent fins. The flexi fins don't appear to bend whilst being stored, and the centre fin is really solid. This board rolls up from the back, which does really help protect the fins. However, you will find you need to pump the air out of the board to get it back in the bag. This board comes with a 3-piece aluminium paddle, which is a great paddle to get you started out on whitewater. However, as you start progressing into bigger, more technical water, it can make transferring power quite difficult due to the flexibility of the paddle. You can upgrade to a carbon fibre or fiberglass paddle when you purchase this board. This board does, however, come with an ankle leash, which isn't ideal for whitewater rivers, but it comes with a purpose-built D-ring at the back of the board on the right-hand side to attach this leash, which is really good. So this board comes with a really good sized bungee on the front, which means you can carry a good amount of equipment on the board. The middle bungee attachments are also attached with carabiners, which allows you to open the bungees to accommodate slightly bigger equipment. It comes with a really nice, comfortable, padded middle handle, and it also has lots of handles around the board, making it super easy to get it out of the water safely. It is fairly balanced, but it's slightly back heavy when carrying it, and due to that 6-inch thickness, it does make it really heavy. So getting this board on the water, it has a really grippy deck pad, which is also slightly padded, which makes it really comfortable when you're paddling on your knees or when you fall onto the board. The 6-inch thickness makes this board super stable, which makes river running really nice. It hasn't, however, got a load of rocker on the front, so it does mean it can dive through big stoppers, but it does come up nice and quickly, which makes it good for newer paddlers. This board does pick up and carry speed nicely, making running rapids easier, and it's very forgiving, and that stability makes it nice and easy when you catch an eddy line. So with a centre fin, this board tracks really nicely. However, it makes it a little bit harder to turn. I've been paddling this board mainly without the centre fin to balance the tracking and turning, but I have found that those 4 flexi fins enable the board to track better than I expected. So without the centre fin, this board turns really nicely. You do, however, have to be quite far back on the board to get the best turn, and likely a little bit heavier than I am to get this work without moving. So when river surfing, this board feels like it will surf really nicely, even without that lack of front rocker. However, as a lighter paddler, I do find I have to be very far back on the board, and the nose still dives quite a bit. When crossing a river, when it's done right, this board is beautiful. However, it is hard to turn at times. Due to that stability of the board though, you can hold a really nice edge, which makes it great when crossing a really powerful eddy line. So overall, with the limited rocker, this board is probably more suited towards river running on lower volume technical rivers than kind of high volume rivers. So this board has got a few cons. It's fairly heavy, which makes it hard work for a lighter paddler. It's not got a huge amount of rocker, which does mean the nose buries when river surfing on smaller waves. And the paddle that comes with the board isn't ideal for whitewater. It's got a big surface area with a considerable curve and is pretty flexible. As a board designed for whitewater and rivers, it's really disappointing to see that this comes with an ankle leash. Pros though, this board is very stable and forgiving, and it is a really good whitewater board. It keeps its speed well and runs through stoppers and waves really nicely, which is ideal for beginners and more advanced paddlers. Overall, it is more suited to heavier paddlers. This board is great value for money. However, you are likely to need to buy a quick release belt and a suitable leash and potentially upgrade your paddle in the future. So who should buy this board? In terms of ability, I'd say this board is suitable for anyone. It's great if you're starting out on your whitewater journey as it's stable and forgiving when punching over eddy lines. But as your skills develop, you can remove that centre fin to help with quick turning, and it will carry speed nicely. Whilst this board was good as a lighter rider, I think it would be better for someone around that 80 kilogram and heavier. This board looks as though it will take a good amount of abuse on the river due to the double layer alongside the dense drop stitch which joins the panels together, which is going to be super handy if you're paddling on shallow, rocky rivers.